farmer on Insem at the latest a foreign front no yeah the about weekend matches how do across leagues are not any sitting in and so at me about so get here and said the 5 major European leagues Nina and so any shall see Tiabakona games across you know yeah the home some about Premier League in the matches na course no a match week a 2 the Premier League now you record the various air centers and the final game baba so now you complete match week a 2 Nina won some there but now a big one a St James's Park it is Newcastle against Liverpool seminar but I don't pay will show us we say and then we're in your born and Alexander Isak and so I had the and Hunsen be pure abrasa game no but so and then come on I read here yet Bravo will show us and run so your games are and of course Manchester United again failed to grab the 3 maximum points. Now United Ecuador draw our Craven Cottage against Fulham. Yarun Sempi but Bruno Fernandes had an opportunity and then Koro Krabidika at me and your first goal and your Manchester United but Alcobanisa a Fulham and so and no Emil Smith Rowe ever take in the second half game and they are 1-1. Now Manchester City Ebinum say a back to factory reset. Na City etifie Emma Spurs say Thomas Frank and the team no Kudus Mohammed and them ranche no omkwhye City by 2 goals to 11 yet Abraham so Chelsea and so yeah Jumana Kama and I know about Chelsea winning the game by 5 nyina come on the Baba Diano pay and so so Victor Jokaris and so nya chance here as they Enra Obo and as last Saturday 2 goals and Jokaris the Emirates Stadium at the Arsenal wabra game against Leeds Arsenal say Arsenal supporters no Ushia Omo say Joe high five now yeah the hunsem call the Spanish La Liga now then some enso the free Spain there because woko La Liga no weekend matches how do so Barca and so Ramontada and comeback no so Edema FC Barcelona after say first half no na Levante LED Barca by 2 goals to no second half and our coach Hans Fleck Daniel Yemeni a man and Ryan Telebe share 3 goals we need game they come in the 170 but Madrid and Ra and so APM against Real Oviedo Real Madrid about 3 goals edit Oviedo no and 170 whatever Atletico Madrid Diego Simeone and Konfosi onye serious now upon signing Simeone ayinano and they say weekend against Elche and Koye and Farmer Diego Simeone wabra obo fie obo game 1-1 ninyina no yabo bwane nsem ayete by any latest with the transfer stories ninyina no ye de ensem ninyina enso eba do pay so no sabeja fortuna so maboa na chese yatimi everywhere nsem say Christian do say ha obeteneka Maxwell Nana Essien enso atena so obeteneka Jacob Achusebe lead the production team Bright abo Taylor Bright owusu sounds so and a darling po nyina production room a wa mu ebo adwuma no pay no chino a Jarebe Smack any a show on trying to more and I hear video no amaya live it will various social media platforms na so ko Facebook obenya so na we or Pure FM TV sounds so and na oko YouTube obenya fei e wo TikTok say Chris e wo TikTok so obenya show no and so ahemidi Andrew so obetia from Andy Kasla sana metram area ma chairman Bright kan bodu encha krabetenenka and so e wo fidie as well yenka ejanguma na yem fancy nyina and so emra nothing you said anyway and so sorry so at exactly 12:30 na abesho sabade we can finance the legend Apoto Timothy Kwame Dinkra and the team no and so the morning show na the abanti ya take over here swing straight into action na and nyina and so aba say ma can be chance here area free amono ye wi na ye the fisem no and so the aba enra the girl cut top 4 and so ba na wi heart of folk. After I hear so many times and Sante Koroko Etna has folks on Enra has and so Eten Hobaku 2-0 a year University of Ghana a year sports stadium Enra Wabra has every game by 2 goals to 0 yet the ones have but never has every no na may assure say how to folk supporters nibe be Omo was say a game no na omo enye champions and as a trophy no young present and for modem your babechurum the entire Emma Bibiani Gold Stars wamu ena eje title no because omo nya 7 points hard to folk and sonya aye 7 points and pen for the chemo and about Jonathan aye gal ka chairman wachiremu aye ekwa fast omo di winner na omo chese aye team so we say aka 4 clubs no wamu nyina aye away. Na Asante Kotoko because 3 matches the Galka top 4 Kotoko failed to have at least a point. Ni only say almost 3 matches on Boyano Kotoko elusu matches on Sunday. Kotoko dance park almost Eddie Bibiani Gold Stars and a champion of champions no I don't so about so yeah don't some but and games I don't call senior coaches I didn't same Eddie up to the and conform said yeah a ditty ball I know and ubisa I have supporters now omeka one say ditty ball and omoka minina won some about to pay a so no so and ask go to weekend club bang and we impress pa and a club by and or disappointed whopa this weekend games and so because when him say Man City a disappointed and I say I Tottenham Hotspur almost an impressive one Atletico Madrid a disappointed one and I say Elche and so impressive Barcelona a impressive by so almost come back and Ninano and some about to pay and so I was so I remember your 4 by your bar now say the Yaka area to us about send a medical care life Facebook and pay Samuel Ofe and say good morning Andy and your crew. Prague is pure. I was chairman was here to do Joe Carres celebration of course. Bash number junior when we say what bought a Chelsea Eddie Amaya 200 Evans Nana to 4 and so the emoji and Ediaba sounds and a Theophilus and your Kokroko as a Chelsea is back like never before watching you live from Bemonsi, London, come on Blues. Akosia wa my big brother, Belgium, Ghent, on Mohammed, Miss Bow, and so I join the feed now. Farid Osman, I say good afternoon, senior. I'm watching you live from Abu Dhabi. A afternoon, a morning. Your church, Sanso and Crespo, and the free fufu on Sano pay. So I said, Boss, I will name Boss defense. No, did you say a likipa shake? Draman Mustafa, my good morning. Sanso, I'm Wenima Ode. Or say blue is the color. Akwesibuachi Yadom Nana as a London is blue and a Steven Donko as a Barcelona, the best team in the world. Rex Kofi or Real Madrid CF and Edu Emmanuel Eswahe from Kokobeng. I say Thierry Mendes, Thierry Tetem is Barcelona all the way. Shout outs to Sir Christian and all the crew. And Edina or Bain David or say we welcome as to the Gunners, of course. You don't have ever to pay a so Samsung and Godwin Badu or say come on you Gunners. Bernard Nyako or say it's normal for Barca to do a comeback. Okay, yachiasia pa. Na that's Enra na exactly 5 years. Pure sports crew we share media say Enra 24th of August. Make 24th of August 2020. And I share media ni na say e wo fie ha. And that's Enra na exactly 5 years. Pure sports at 5. Sir Christian, good morning.
Yeah, morning Andy.
Na bibia boko de.
Yesu adom bibia da din na so e.
Nyankopa adom bibia boko.
Afinche ba o.
Enye izo.
Ya besta tie jumen kakra sa.
But your website mo me check Christian microphone ma mo ase mintini.
And I'm who's una de two platform so.
Yeah.
And it reminding me say hey, send them right 24th.
And then right 24 hours. Yeah, they say also started with commentary cry. Aye.
Along the way. And Maso Bekai ho, Biggie Bekai ho. Amafo baby a boy so Muama in Fiendum, Andy, and yet and as and Pitua. And yeah, all up. Sometimes in a low moment, down moment.
Yeah.
But do a low moment, a low moment, up moment in and if can in Abumwa. I think it was worth coming to PFM. And every experience be a Andy. I think it's a wonderful experience. I'm on for crazy a five down. How many more to go? How many more to go?
Send one on betting. Actually, maybe the Ubus Army answer. Oh, Taminadi are 20 patent.
Nyamia you and the bar. So when I say film, when I check them, I be KBH.
Aye.
On the out here.
Aye.
If you know Machino, on the Nyamia. Nyamia be papa. 85 years down the line. Nyamia be. We are still holding on. 5 years gone. And many more to come. Andy, Yamon Pai said, "Be a bit in a coso near to us. Why, Juma?"
Martis a Christian. Maxwell, Nana Asian.
Yes, boss.
Na Bibiaboko de. Nam Kupado Bibiaboko. Pure sports at 5.
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy. But I was easy and feeling China. It's clearly say, yeah, all planning. I was all planning on a long term. You guys have done very well because what's Andy most started Jamon?
So started with champions.
I stand to be correct, but I think the sports team didn't start straight away with Piranha. On the first account, like ABA station, I must start. No. Yeah, you came. Yeah. Send them your money town.
Yeah.
But mobile. Also, when Pure started, it was the phase was something. It was more like an entertainment stuff. You understand? But when the sports came through, the whole phase changed. You understand the point? It's all about the unity, the oneness, and the leadership put it together. That is what has sustained you guys now. And we say, Nyame so favor be Pure Sport. And the sports Bianca after 5 years now, Chris Opekas game more than A2. But I can tell you, say Pure Sports graphic run a year there cost through them more. And see, Nina says, "I dang Amiasi." And the butchers what I say. Nye Obiana, Inyana. So we were crank. Just and Chris, I hope you understand what I'm saying. After 5 years, I said, "Yam baby, my year, but still, after cran and your my air cost into on that, and I see a dang me. I said it again. Say, Obibian, so our year part from day one, day by Yayin, as you ignite as what I say, and also so a year as a bonny bian to Biasa.
Papa, tries among Fubisa will be tries way or a boga or the America is it secure one who is Kakatwa
or $10 one year mature. And also so a year as a papa, the Arabian will be to 1 year ding and Andy, we really need to give thanks to God for what he's been able to do to bring us far. But I know say a lot more is to come here. Once the team is here, led by BK Benedict, Pure Sports, they come from that since you are brobo. Yes, so you are brobo. Yeah, team. Yeah, you penny, so I can get to a team, but they be a crazy baby. Andy, kudos to all of us for being media. Some media too, and I do to be too. First day I'm starting by, I think I'm by.
Big guys said no, making a post on Pure Sports at 5 now. People were like, congratulations, Namzu. To all of us, because
for sure.
there are people from day one. I said in a Christian Ekan, started with Champions League commentaries, many BYT. And those time many BYT Abigail.
Okay.
And a neighbor. Yes, started for Frono.
Who is Abigail? Darlin Paul came later.
Yes, along when if I Darlin Paul by the time I started show Nankasa.
Okay.
I started mainstream program no.
That's good.
And Darlin Paul. Bye. Ti no na make achu obi say obi a o my congrats, and it is to all of us, because from day one, so 5 years you guys have always been part of crew, and the most of the mama in existence till still when we are relevant, it is down to more
outside this country, Marco.
Yes.
And they have never worked with a station. I'm not demeaning any other station, but I think my first station in Kumasi, and comparatively, we have the Kasey constituency outside the country. How they yesterday, listen, they contribute to the show like it's a marker, and my acquires me a champagne for Bianca and in Cayenne to me a warm. So it's been great. We are looking forward to greater things are yet to come.
Chris, I want to impress you this weekend. How to folk Barcelona, Tottenham.
You want me impress me to Atalanta, Medina, Atalanta pa na just a win. And I want the one Atalanta for them here on the weekend we yahyehyɛ nneɛma ma amanfo sɛ Atalanta double chance Atalanta de bi AC Milan de me you modi ache Atalanta tifie against newly promoted side just win na Atalanta atena fie Lucy Andy sleepy and etiki kosi ya etiki kosi ya me da so yam go Atalanta game na omo juri ni nyina atogu
AC Milan so refi omo so ni new promoted side e wo fie
Cremonese
omo ni Cremonese e wo fie na AC Milan atena fie Lucy game ni 2-1
matches na do so omo na say fair na no one party different
na AC Milan de na me nim dia na ha me Milan yi akwai Rafael Leao ma omo team enu so kura na weekend ye ya ni asa akofa AC Milan stade afra say ade omo ye guy ba akopa wa makumpa Christian no benya 130,000 no man cash out 79,000 also last game AC Milan e wo fie against Cremonese there
130,000 yeso
one problem no
130,000 mama na 79,000
and the uniska when you
70,000 Ghana
omo wiska any bit me aka say all or nothing and Andy but so what say ba who o try to say
1,000 Ghana
I in a session when they acquire say me say bia
bombo mi also say ade no say oyi cash out 79,000 and I bet ni boy a e ke be se ni pa na so sad 79,000 so eno so konde onu akobebo dam nja ni nyina ye
bombo den ke 5,000 kan ko yi ya che no wasan dia asese
right ye she hono man we twa be tv hey ani amana cash out 36 series also media meji o okay said the same city e be kwa mono ne na yakofa mono ne sem na ba ye ba de aka nyina betumi ato us but I also ma head of sports chairman Bright Kankambodu and 5 years na so ye tenen kakakra na che say and now went me amai na ke tenen kakakra na ye said 5 years this year dear your question Christian busa me nyame na also busa bunim channel also the question neko afa ho ba busa say
5 more 5 down 5 more
no Christian brother so cross
5 more to do more 5 more to do more
5 down 5 more
yeah we said you bash nyambe juniors bo Chelsea mamwo comment section na Chelsea am aka gumu ana
mo bo West Ham 5-1 simple
Chelsea okay yeah we didn't come yeah we heard Chelsea game na course no against na West Ham there maka jam say West Ham obeko relegation West Ham obeko relegation do won tratra wasa ebi mo so se komu go na komu so twa Lazio 2
and say komu omo ni bobo
the season catch say omo coach ne say omo target ne say ye we season we are ombebo Europe
Omoni Bobo last season they play very well before winning and I say Omo Bobo Drumbe PK point but they don't just play they play very well and Fabregas is doing a great job. Minim the entire went free what but once is that things all per se or yebi forget about the friendly normally Barca boy normal J5 and then they different thing but Como in Bobo and they are very difficult to be so bit me break you so I was not surprised at all.
Okay mama chemu so kakra hard to folk any asante ko
problem I say it's not about me
resource the to nchen ball na kotoko ball through out of we nyina no and enye ball e shim kran enye ball a team a Eco Africa when it does set team New Africa kwa bibi kotoko conceded 4 goals throughout the tournament me boy 3 of the 4 goals were mistakes. 3 of the 4 goals now, Krobia conceded. All of them were mistakes. Mistakes are you don't need to commit at this level.
Yeah. And majority of the mistakes even also from one player or even the most.
That is one player. Say goalkeeper yabako. Nanu ya mone Lions goalkeeper chebo no achia to one. Nanu Enra has to fuck first goal. Baby a boy toy 2 center backs. Obi en wodu enye go ball no.
Chris I mean nkomo kakra line so Emra line anything. Okay. Chairman Bright Kankabodi Chamo good morning.
Good morning Andy. We are sure to be Biaboko. Nah, congratulations to all of us.
Nice one. Nah, Chama yatonka pa. Okay. Anopay question amibusa answer na beba other issues so no. Christian by question to my name today, would be also channel question never. And you say, I say 5 years down, how many more to go? I'm to question with you. Chama can come home to us or no Busano.
Well, Eddie Kano. I'm sorry, you're bedroom no crown. Yeah, also, yeah, Chelsea will be Yamidi feeling, baby, Yamidi. Now, I say, Minio, my own shut down for me, but I was out between the Casa College and the Trim Kaka.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, there's no secret. I mean, as much as the idea hard work, you know, I mean, never come on. It's always been bought from day one. And say, Bible now, I can say, what do you want? I've been in the on the real ye. Yeah, but pure from the Juman and Yed market, I'm going to play from a sports car. And you start and then we bring, I mean, it's already done support with friends by. Eventually now see a kill area program no yeah no you come 12 stage at the point one and once a man once we free new moment new man nanti and yeah and also mount yes and Andy young boy young quite one basso also your lessons about in fact been amazing. I mean what mean canopy be correlations to you. You are in fact you are the reason why pure sports is pure sports. And yeah over the vessels, you know, teach me a but more what mean canopy one or the reason I'm a pure sports. I can say pure sports family platforms are hold platforms and in the and pure sports family we Coutinho no me you know born again but you know Kosi, you know all those guys born again, you know all those guys born again to Canada or administer, you know, all the platform Kosi to UK you be Matani Ubia can be a man and of course, I mean the management of PFM to even ambition to even bring the team to pure and also Bomber Basel and Kwame Dinka no Diana else a bon about bronzy Basel Zakufia Champon say Namina Queenie say one day I was say me trouble become story how Bronzy started the whole thing. You couldn't share for Nana Bronzy yes or today be in Shimana Makonta now Nyan do losing try in 5 years. No see you hear one say someone's on a Bronzy Betriaba and of course it was worth it and he was amazing from the any omoma be momoma ko na buka darling po asa buka the darling po godin semoni bi o India na sama pam no oh men semoni ogodi ye no na oba ya o say ya na msi wo de nyahwe mama man opportunity and of course there is a party bibia up and they say crowd they ban kwa na so say busy start pure angel sports on weekends and in fact there were a lot more to come, but you know, the kind of after that, your listeners, now you bought my basso, you bought Facebook, Facebook, YouTube, baby, onim, Yama, I will say a bomb my basso so go and say, in fact, a man used to do she. Honestly, the number of calls and messages, people well wishes, and this idea. Now they just say Facebook Live, 7 previous video. Oh, your pictures in the Guzo, audio Nikeke. Now you know, tired, still say you are with us, and yes, we are amazing, and it doesn't come by chance, by divine glory, by very special grace of God. And I did about the do baby doing something in class or tamu or shop or office or you juma on na head for each was some piece was some ida corner tea or baby I'll be out here and can be on the internet, YouTube, Facebook baby and then once found some more of relations to yourself. You've been part of this story and pure sports is what it is because of you. not because of BKB, not because of Andy, not because of Christian, not because of Maxwell or any of the guys on McCoy, not because of anybody, but because of you. And then I'm a pure sports. I pure sports. Now 5 more, 5 down. How many more to go? Well, we are in the game. Until you know, to make promises as to where you stay and where you go. I'm a chess dealing, and that is not in any way to be misconstrued. Say, as a Kevin Sports from the Baby. Listen and say, I'm saying, I'm be crying. The tenant say, Jumana, and the Juman. So let's not forget, apart from seeing their community, you have not your listeners in the Bibiano. They say, you never be one team. In fact, the PFM team. And I said, this sports team is not just about, it's just to the only moment, guys, I'm trying to know. The team is everybody listening. Will be here and can be following social media, a part of the team. Oh, and among can be an offer, offer, and I say, be a conditions of service in the and I told them move any bemuno, but move no say move bar, Yana and Yesibia, a Jumana frequency, yes, Samo, Nedmana, and Jumana, because seriously, Ayana be a source, a listeners to be any big so we Christian, not Christian, every Christian cow, oh, nice, all the Michi. Andy, Andy, looking nice. 7 when you buffer, you chance to listen to Musa, and if you were so many because among say, for be a chrome coin, Ibia, Numa, S. and no better working conditions, and saddle. And only a dear Debia in for Ayana Sabu, and yet and the breedy, and I said, BB, and be a Huberton Nasabi, and Yamea Duma Max for letting Hawaii. Maybe Andy 18 Hawaii. Oh, now. No my God, this nice family, no yoki. And no one that I make a 40. And Pine Fantai is in your daughter go quote Yadum. Now, woman in human coffee, for the Bia, which me in a Bibia Cosa. But for now, and about what is at stake, what the future holds, is about reliving the 5 years and relishing the glory of God in His abundant and amazing grace. And only at the end, say, yeah. Na abasobo kesi pa me pese de bu already you saw no pain ya nua ani ya papa ya ofa Dr. Kufia Safoje, and Dr. Safoje was very instrumental in the move to PFM. The tell say me kai ema nkomo do start here me fa phone friend no oni me di nkomo was it we every ni na so okay so when ni na babo dia and let's make the move. And Dr. Safoje on the head of the team media some people say me da no in the face, but Dr. Safoje and okasi mpuru some brother so Dr. Safoje can you do team no what I say okasi yem for with team no ma oba enti that is the thing. I thought you know be great team, but maybe I'm campus up back any money side. We can't be doing everything but because it's not just up to me. Dr. Kufia Safoje, Onuna Dayin Nayano, Onuna guide me with his guidance. Any Viviana Mande, the doctor, maybe I will be a Yamisha. Nakosukuka Musa, Le Mama Kenya, and Penufuaka, and Yesikafa, Moso Toda, Namia Duma, Mujibia. Multiple encourage you because when you said you may get you Christian do it any we don't think about get you just over get your crowd was I say do I get you going to be grab you now or he be free that one so he's been an amazing brother, he's been a friend on a manager on a personal manager so and he has always been supportive and he sponsors people who have sponsored us. Unse Kabebiani and Kamiaminia was a Menenam editor said Bibiadi. And every trend as who Bibia or the opinion free. But didn't any Mandy, Oya, where may also be a call. You go to go team that short notice near you might also kaboom, seminar, the fair, intelligent, fair, or even feed a call, every year. those are the people who make us who we are. I mean, special blessings to all of them. Because me can't dear but say 5 years of amazing grace, and we are just praying to God that on continue on a rock, on the solid rock behind us, just like you walk in your normal almost the rock behind us. Now, I mean, say me can't as my much be la dia. And Friday, you have some of it to meet me into the ship dealer himself, the man, the ship dealer, the person, and the ship dealer, the idea. Honestly, and also Yananasi, ship dealer is also part of the crew, and say Oba or my and he brings more than just laughter or so much excitement and life about thanks to everyone, Andy. Now the because
and of course Coach Freddie Coach Freddie as well, Coach Ignatius Munyana,
Coach Freddie, Coach Ignatius, some almost Coach Freddie there. Coach Freddie there. Say Coach Freddie there no. Say what Adam for Aimia over the Michi. Coach Freddie Minyano no. The theocracy is every group back. Now, at the end of the day, Coach Freddie, who needs some hunipa, it's going to call me UK. So, the same call her ball. Because Kenya, the friend of the coach, let them young could be, but I don't know, say, BKB. Would they, and yet down with me, my friend. And when you say, Kenya Continental Stadium, players in India, in fact, Kenya still no other, and Kenya name also. Another Michael Apia sing, Tony Apia, Coach Ignatius, they say from the one you name the starting individual. Coach Ignatius is a member of the team. It's one our Organabia is always part of us, and your mobile now. So I mean, I'm a Barbie girl, wherever she is, and also Abigail, Ejumawayano. And then I think it was more like the manager of the team. Maybe on the Encarta, some we
fantastic. And me heard video back when that Facebook says here Kineben the very first day middle seat one since sorry I'm translating I'm sorry.
I said, me just one for the kind story 5 years ago when I was telling you, say, what don't come out, can't show that people get came by as a king. Where's the hotel can read the zone of feminist e-boss? Now, I don't know. And I'm saying, incredible beyond the way I say, hey, I'm pretty good. With the engine and Kaka and guiding no, make a acoustic. Me I saw the wow phone. A ringy, I won't cause the call, and I am also. No, Andy, David, we make a see, you see. Oh. And then I'm on for him. No, maybe a mass one can say 77 predators. Yamina Tuska for being some and no Menesika and no maybe a Juma and a Yibi. There shouldn't be any enmity between any among them. So was we had Juma had there be 7 predators. Sometime at the Bia Bondi Animal Spray. Send a man a SFM. The year program 1 2. No, Yako. Sometimes I say, hey. What I know program say, I'll say, hey, you're feature of radio voice and crowd. And he said, you see, sorry, what's the point? I say, oh no, start encouraging me. I go and say, I'm be a demand him and Omar the responsibility of even heading the team. So sometimes I always say that in the time to radio show around the same time as we radio. Jolaka radio show around the same time to radio show. And Jolaka has also had a great impact on my career. No bad blood, they need him, and I'm telling you, they are Pierre Shea, Mika, young husband, Mickey, Achi, Joe, Omnia Femi, Time, Femi, we Femi. It should tell you that the brotherhood is there. That is the essence of this whole business. So the only do baby, you need to be cried, they be as one can, you know, friend time and my video, my friend king. So just come here, be on your good. Na on the meeting as a sponsor be about so yeah intimate any powerful me and calling on Sanaka then say we yeah man the fan so I'm the that be can support here King came in the morning to support me. I did not do only time in but because of time, but okay, time when I suppose friends, time I came on the show.
Yeah, okay.
So other friends, poker free and buy super
yeah, Kanu
say Obed, Mami Badella, and Biggie is part of the story. And oh yeah, Kokula be no more on it, they design the you are part of this story, you are part of this success. And wherever you are, to champagne for yourself. Because you've been amazing. Now, Okuku to General Bompire, so it was Empire and Hunya, and only by my spiritual father, Selina, Sophia, Sophia Gaspanum, Reverend Pastor Elvis Ajamai, he shared the link, Alpha Hour. Because there was a time, he mentioned players from it's here in private Tayachi.
Yeah.
Yes, wedding I check on your morning. On fire show in Niagara. The last time the whole Alexis didn't come no can say Otia and Omunya in Bible Tayachi, Reverend Father Dr. Peter de Mensa, if I can for me Ubia so dynamic noms of a gaspanum condemn and you be a my idea. Why I'm doing started trade.
Okay.
I am very, very grateful. But Saturday, when you be celebrating, as I'm here, so saying I may have done CBA and anything may go meeting, which we come in. Yeah. Which we turn I be a bar. Saturday, and then sponsored by the CEO of Perfect Prints, who is my brother and also my manager.
Nice one.
Say Saturday, it was the entire team. Or Yeshu definitely Saturday we will celebrate that milestone 5 years of being a pure and starting pure sports and making it what it is today.
Okay.
Do we
ask Chairman. The legend never trust. The legend never trust.
And some no can problems are there my over the past 5 years. On Kyle, I see what is here over the past 5 years. Also, on more on can't decide angel being out by and Yamina. Pressure can come well to the responsible. I am 5 years. Oh, around Yakobo. Oh, I know about you go through. You go the woman who breaks camera, your cook is here. Tell me, come baby, it's here. Hey, it's been amazing. Yes.
Wow, him. Yeah, Tito. You look like a Tito. Because you did near the as well. And Kwame Memo so I did. And in fact, you were very instrumental in our coming to PFM. When you decided to say over strategize it, that one man and you know because you are not just a leader. In fact, you are a friend and a brother too. Because in fact, we were talking now to say did you create any penny and why are they young causes are an entrance in the Kokama?
Yeah. But this is a signal be now church how a man for a free baby and the frequency that has changed, but it's not the person. Also, churches are and some men church be why. So
Okay. Jamo, and I suppose no time and I know, but minimum why people are tagging me. Seven can just say, has your kotoku no me was all crew and wrong.
I remember who is that? I didn't know. I'm saying, has the share, or even been a car for me. Now, in fact, and Yamo coach, Shamania so for the great work he's done with us. And they be catch us only how I want to see coaches and they're not the coaches who just make money kasa. Of course, coach they won't make us all come out because when I am main architect of the entire team, when I was a senior man, because we pitch so. But let's be frank and honest with ourselves. We has to fun, and I'm sure you were very excited, not just because of the results, but because of how well the team played. Who the almost 20 passes now? Even on that terrible pitch, but still, Hartlepool could put the ball on the turf and string passes here and there. And we are not using coach means only. Right? Games I happen a top 4. Even not just by the results, the way you find the attack clearly could have kind of boom. Yeah, she has to focus a ghost as man. Why we give me that play team? 2 teams will be active to go back to the one. I was seeing the team here being 60% media. And never seen who team there 90 because they had 90% call 100% there. Of course, team there 100%. But to me to be 80 and 90% there, it's how the book team will be getting to beat. And I'm being forced to reckon with in them because from Emra, they totally played as and when you say you look at the preseason, more than a bomb is a preseason. But could Kaim Zito or Jumaye? The team no individualistic play, no dolphin. How to be a body, not like a team, a bubble. And somebody should talk to his goalkeeper. How the first go ball bounce, pitching and you're bouncing, and instead of going on the other side, and bounce by goalkeeper direction. And the goalkeeper was still in the post. Meaning the no channel. And the goalkeeper knows any penalties when the penalties go to Dimitri. Then it becomes a problem. So Didi needs to work on a lot of things, but anyway, we say, top 4 years, we say, hearts of Didi the money year Juma. Almost say a year, almost year Juma, also be a man in the Congo. So be a man in the Congo, who said Didi year Juma, and they say, has a book fans, many are but Traman and Ra. Has the Bako say, I also have appointed a year friend say, Coach Watara, no more second because. Also, one point no second. Oh yes, all Kromata point no second. No much say command permanent Kasaman Kebe 2 minutes. And when the BA catch a manager say coaches your friends a club official right Ghana coaches were how the coaches mean some coaches for tournament. Look at from performance on the work he's doing. From performance on when there are problems here and there, he did a very good job. But before okay, the last time he has one from Pom. As a man can already so. Say they are almost because from performance you are very good. Almost team good to Omana or Yenisana. And now they and then we'll lose too much to start with. When I'm before relegation. Okay. Gold stars for Juma, the gold stars at the league. He's preparing for Africa. Or yes, or sign 10 players. Even near you, but 10 players were Francis Trinity, other players or Juma Bishim, and he's also building a team. Now look at Could Bashir for only in Kanasa. Bashir tried and tested. One of the few coaches in Ghana who the team man who team knows to say Bashir beat me. Lions were almost relegated. In fact, they were in the relegation zone or save you last season. Lions decide. Lions second on the league log. What you say? So it should tell you something. So these are coaches who are working. And that's House of fans, did the only say, yeah, there will be days he will lose games, there will be days he will team no more very well. But what show more signs of say, so we don't no man about tray, no more here, Jumana, Obetimia Yamamu, no more catcher can be so only a no free team, only do to Munya team. Say, no, my way more be or money will be a hardbook player. 77 players. Hardbook players and one of which you don't have a ball. Uncle Fast and go back for my Uncle Fat, a former. A friend saying, and he's still cool place, but a hardbook for that. I know so has sometimes the problem, Pani say, why is it I didn't know we will be. That's in the moment here, team players who it must say, Omana Abotre, but another I do a breaking side now, if it's an African crab, I have looking to win share. As I'm going to go breaking that thing and breaking the keke. He did it in the grand style. They are playing at Santiago to go. I'll sign them. In fact, PBR was in favor of Hartlepool because now we are very determined to play the game. I think Kotoko, champion of champions in this weekend anyway. Maybe I could be champion. Obianche Koji to say, oh wait, my papa, this team. Some do I not care for Aquara? didn't qualify because even though there's no pattern, you don't see how they build the attacks. You don't see who be there. No answer we no wasting. Any team, constantly the defender is trying to find the main striker with a long ball. Realize that that's not a well coached team. Unless even know a striker who is always ready to flick the balls for other people to pounce on. And you be has a jabber. And only says you been bobo na bobo is a fast road. Only the ball bobby. You're more account to look about.
Okay.
A well-deserved victory. And I think that your house of be proud. The only thing I outstanding at the end here, about who won the top 4. As I grew in the AD, I look at this chance play. Say, we bobo penalty play. I don't grant. But ordinarily, say, oh, Henry play here. I mean, who won the top 4? Sorry,
obviously. Winning 2 games, drawing 1. John,
the good stars really back on board routine. Why they top 4?
Yeah,
ball anyway. And the
John, Yarasi na.
The Masibamu Yamusu Mujo carrots, if you can do carrots go or far ball now, the fast year, you know.
Mahun Tonebra, no, Mahun Tonebra.
But and the movie, Mr. Moyaka check is all more for Basmami. Massa, Chelsea in Koram, we don't do anyone there. We defenders, Lamoba, Mumpades, and Profa, you fetch it from Munago. Estevao
William, Joao Pedro.
Joao Pedro, I'm telling you. And even if those 2 boys will make Chelsea great this season. Only Chelsea bar. The only thing which any advantage because Chelsea also need to organize. But Chelsea attack and one careful, I was 3 almost 6. That Estevao guy will be defend the beer cook the cleanest.
Okay, Chairman, you're asking for Chairman Bright can come board and I know actually Komono. Over.
Yes, I don't know from that from Friday. Yeah, you from who free of an hour, yeah, from and there's all for seafoam.
I looked at the cow. No boys, sorry, all them that know.
And they brought me on in other minimum program. I said, no, and the penny and that day. Monday, won't tell you about name Monday. Oh, tradition goes so it's not as Monday, and then they kill a bit. What is a killer to your Mondays?
It was 5 years, 19 hours.
Yes, 5 years has been extraordinary. It is an obo, Brazilian, and all that. It has been spectacular. Osha, Babia, who say Sati, PFM Nankazano, Naspos and Kao. But the original plan was to begin with sports. And Okazone Bronze Edin Komono.
Yeah.
And the Okazoman and Tam Kakran. So Shasia Nessa without sports. So na morning show, mid-morning, then we'll do drive and all that. But mobile, we could see a very big impact and difference. Modi Nima Modi Abanon sports has become the anchor, the flagship of almost all the programs and but I would say the 5 years, let's double it. Let's double the 5 years, and I'm sure the next time I'll come to this studio, I will not come here to celebrate 6th anniversary, 7th anniversary, 8th anniversary, but I'm blocked 10 years.
It does.
I know. Okasem say aya adwumawura entinani ehwe saanete abrabono kwa ohwa na nsai fraba madam say odwunso gu fakoso a ene twawuru anti adwumai ono ni makotia ewum enye no na eletete ha but nkakra ehahye yi it can nema bebre abawa woni pressure abenso But you've done well, so well. What's that sports in Yadia? Me tight you. We intend to sports na krano. First time in Shada sometime sometime Jolaka, sometime me sports me morning show or first FM no. Enti no maba. Nti omba upia microphone mama. No maka no muko. Amaka no muko namsa. No, I need to talk to them first. Nti ese me to share de kakra. Na ese me hu ni omo ba be kan so that I can question them. Nti na me start to share MZ team am di kan di share
Galatasaray Sports Club.
I don't know. We shall say this year now. Jomba, then we started engaging.
Okay.
Oh, I'm a share resource in Bikakra. Jomba, I'm the Modin Komasa and all that. Okay, Awal Mohammed.
Yeah. Oh.
There was a time when Santa my argument. Also, I'll say, almost share that they will play a tournament. And I'm going to say, now when they go home. And when the neighbor way, no, so there be any home near way be away, say a neutral grounds. And I'm saying, there be even in the neutral grounds, your home and away.
Yeah.
And some so that time so much there be no credit. And a while by now, I because near me cano any home because
any friend designated home team and it's much BI what your home they are with you.
I feel sometimes that you say. I mean, so I like the team, and Adama quite shocked me in the area at the formation him as every morning, every Monday morning, piano, the team will come to the studio, they will hold their hands, and they will pray for about 5 minutes. That's Adamo, you know, and what me who be over piada because Sebi, I don't wanna. Yeah, funny me in but when it comes to prayers, one for Niagara to the point say, well, I just a Biancasa, the prayer. Tete we cross. And now there, we did Niagara. So it's been nice, and I like the family. Who said now, because a tree and study that makes pure FM, the conviviality. I mean that bond. I put here together. Here, there's nothing like we senior, we manager, we say there be. Yeah, you know, this is the only station now. Even a technical person, I'll be our intern grano, or to be taking decision for and on behalf of the station. Over now, will be a bonum. We say Chris one a bonum also. Gaman be a Yanyan says here, and a wine power or bonum no say, so yan mistake. We mistake, I will correct you. But so long as it is good and has helped the image of the station, so be it. And dear ha, stranger lost binum ne, fahame fa hanya military barracks. People went with emotions, and that's what we have exhibited all these years. So, congratulations, and I'm waiting that we will stay together until the next 10 years and even more.
Thank you.
Maso,
business manager.
Business manager. Business manager. What's about business manager?
Can you roll some my you roof, you know? You roof, you know.
About 5.
I said on and off. As I said, we still.
And the grammar for
or send a message down at the other board, and I'm saying, and I'm going to say, I'm going to send you a message. But Christian. Young Romu, main issues tonight, Nico. But Gangster, USC,
okay,
or Sunday message, I know some in Kaimam, a very short and quick one in it. I'll say congratulations on 5 amazing years at Pure FM. Your passion, dedication, and voice have truly made a difference. Here is to many more years of inspiring the airwaves. Love you guys to the max. Kojo Gangster and a similar message in Emma. But
Potoji soon,
yeah, Potoji.
Abuaji, Facebook,
big do Kotoko.
Yeah, and in Facebook views.
Oh, yes, the paradox. Facebook, yes, oh, yes, okay,
Lady Legion,
yeah. Christian, yeah, weekend the games are a course, Ma Yeninko.
Well, Man City. after match the one. Man City after match the one. Once City go share Wolves 4-0 away.
Yeah.
And the following Monday near Bayern, the conversation I can say Man City were back. And I'm a
yes.
Near cast teams a bet me Premier League now. On the evidence of what we saw on March the 1, Abra City Eshe Wolves, no Biase, the old days of Man City, Andy, it was coming back. But me catch there, I remember very well, say Andy now here, and I me catch there man for say yente break kakra, because Man City able tia a very, very, very weaker opposition. It's yentry, nianshe Man City games na akano. So mutimi bo against the top opposition now, then we can conclude say Man City are actually back. Andy, Enra, Man City LUC 2-0 at home to Air Tottenham Hotspur. Now what it means is that Spurs about 2 matches. Spurs are winning those 2 matches. Spurs has 5 goals in those 2 matches. And you back match the 1. Spurs also winning you. Yeah. Okay, say Spurs has Burnley 3-0. And a City share 4-0. So 2 teams, ever into this weekend game, no be a match they won, when you have very impressive win. But the area quiet is a team baku a team Spurs, a team Man City pano, a quiet space. Don't forget, last season at the same venue it had Spurs as Man City 4-0. I remember very well, say, in November. And a Man City able of ye, and a Spurs to a Man City. It had a besho mo a canine, Mekai on that day. James Madison is 2 goals. Pedro Porro, I'm right back, and the back can and a Brennan Johnson, and so the back can one, almost say City 4-0. Andy, Man City and Spurs, the last 13 matches are Man City abo. Etias personal. Unim say Man City winning only 4. The last 13 matches. Say City and Spurs boy. The last 13 matches Man City winning 4 pe. 4 na what we know. Say na Man City lose. Man City lose 7. Now, the other one is Pep a top manager me boy. Ye kasa say ye kasa but the top managers in the world. Me sure say Pep am number 1. Eddie Obey number 2. Nemuno, since a Pep started managerial career, teams mienua ashe the pano, Baku Liverpool ashe Pep 10 times. The next team was a Pep pano, Spurs, and they was 10 times. Before this weekend, not Spurs as a Man City 9 in all competition. And then almost the Baku can one, almost 10 meetings and Omasia City or Mashawobo. So I quite say, Pep bet me will be but so share Liverpool and I will share Spurs. Then Man City seems to be struggling. And the heard it. Now, I don't know how many years when they say, Medical Niaja Spurs, only says Spurs in a terrible season last season. Teams in a call relegation, 10 years. Who you move forward more? The next team will chat one Spurs. Spurs at the 17th. Spurs at the 17th, and they've made changes. They've changed their coach, Son, their captain, Eko, James Madison, Epra, Amakofa Kudusaba, Amakofa Pahina, Pahina no Sia Kanima Fulam, and Oko Bayern Munich, and the Amfa, Omakofa Denaba. And for the first time since 2021-2022, and as Spurs and winning their first 2 games of the season. So Spurs now, when you had a terrible season last season, and at least first 2 games naturally say they are making progress. And may I sure say yes season now, so terrible season as Spurs in last season, they are not going to have it again. Again, Spurs be Champions League be boy. So Spurs Champions League no be bono. So now we share air Spurs of last season and now Spurs be Champions League na e be nim gwase. Yeah. But the first 2 games now Spurs are bono and the match they say BBN Ukraine mini they are back. Now and you had here Yansha before Spurs e be share 2 goals no. Now say Man City has 2.
Okay.
The first one, Mekai say Abrante friend Pedro Porro. A mistake bi Emma back pass to Vicario. Omar Mamouche and running onto the pitch. Me the image na my trend. Say trend me one. Sa pass way Andy a back pass and a Pedro Porro. A 2 back pass ready ma Vicario. We cry the one ye. Abrante ni timi e running up. E running over a Vicario, but born one hit target. The next one, second image, there was a play, game here 0-0. And the City a goal long. The target was Haaland. City a goal long na omo target Haaland no. Haaland F ball no. Andy was saying Omar Mamouche 1v1 against Vicario.
Only Vicario one.
And Omar Mamouche a ball no and a Vicario. I don't know whether it was a good save from a Vicario or a bad miss from Omar Mamouche. But under normal circumstances, when you say Spurs here or Tasha, not when your first chance, what watching now, second chance we Andy Vicario make the body big. And what we say the ball. But we are Man City supporter a chance you expect Man City to be able to take such chance. And I almost say such chance we again go now Man City a concede and the City air highlight. When you say a Ryan Nuri no pray.
Yeah.
And what they Netanaki, Ebese ho call left back no, and you left back one no. Who say City bo highlight, and a Spurs a go long, one long pass, and on the 2, I left one. So I left from the ball the 2 of them no. Then you cross in the back. But City a vacated our position in the players a hold 1, 2, 3 against 3 players. I then no man to block a cross no, and my cross in the buyer and the ball to watch them. So the defending by the first goal was terrible. Again, second goal na Man City e concede no Andy adia on pad number goalkeeper nefeni James Trafford no. Who say James Trafford Man City goalkeeper o.
Yeah.
And Man City for eto no. I think someone to the bear 2015. And we about loans last year about championship Edema I think they are Burnley.
Yeah.
Yeah, we a championship no, and the no concede and now keep it 26A clean sheet.
He was the best goalkeeper with the champion.
And a City dinaba. And in the championship, when you make this mistake, I had the better. Be a team no, and team in punish you. And here Spurs elbow highlight. On my blocking all the passing channels no. Say Ederson the demo. Bowie, Ederson be long. And the Antina Ederson, yeka say. Only say Ederson a goalkeeper who cried the most assists in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Ederson a 7 assists for a goalkeeper. Say Man City a bobo say. That's the team no Man City a high pressing say ya. Ederson pass the ball at the back. Or go along. And here one go along go now. The other diagonal. There's another free player.
The right, you know.
A free player. Meaning the entire he decided say Obe go through the middle. Through the middle na I congested. Spurs for up blocking all the passing channel no. A one who decided say Obobo nafa. And Oboji bona and Obobo no to them. So City has conduct 2 chances and the 2 goals na Man City concede no and the 2 goals are na avoidable. Again, City are Lucy. Spurs are winning 2-0 there. Bandi Bentancur any pahina Juma Mujen in Finfi on that day no. Were simply amazing. Who's a City ball? Nico Gonzalez.
Yeah.
And what they Tidani Randes as double pivot, but that Randes no call him. Eti Abrante Feno, Nico Gonzalez no, and a ball as a single pivot. And the Sa Amrante and Pahina and Rodrigo Bentancur athleticism any idea omdi bully a City or central midfield no. Na City had no solution. Born and Man City born and run it here. Yamianu Nukreni. All other players, from the strikers to midfielders to defenders to goalkeepers, no. Obia are more at the level where expectation between Major League, no. Very, very bad day on the office for Team FN Man City. Arsenal share 5.
Yeah.
Leeds anti Kennedy. Now, the only can say Arsenal played badly on the first day. They won 1-0. Mekaisa commentator say play badly, win 1-0. On the day that they will play very well, they win 5-0. So match the one now. Arsenal answer them who against Manchester United. No, the hallmark of a very good team is that even when you don't play well, you must win. So against Manchester United, Arsenal did not play well, but they won. The most important thing is that we game now Arsenal and the Arsenal at the 3 points in the Befi. Enra against Leeds United, Arsenal play well and they won 5-0. Andy, Leeds United did not come to the party, but it doesn't take anything away from Arsenal. Manchester United boy, Andy, the next day no be a story. So Manchester United about 22 shots me boy. Man City 22 shots against Arsenal. Man United 22 shots against Arsenal. But of those 22 shots, 7 of those 22 shots were on target. By a real game now, Arsenal conceded 7 shots on target against Manchester United. Arsenal keep a clean sheet. But against Leeds United, Arsenal conceded only 1 shot on target, another clean sheet. Andy, Adia can say the manner in which Arsenal say goes no. Also goes no came from all their department no. Yes, Arsenal say goes from corner kick me bro. Yeah. Their first goal came from a corner kick. Yeah, can say Arsenal has 33 goals from corner kick from the last 2 seasons. No team. The next team has more goals from corner kicks, Liverpool. Liverpool has 20 goals from corner kick. Arsenal had 33 goals from a corner kick. Man, you had here, Manchester United, instead of going from corner kick. Yeah. Manchester United, they were blocking the goalkeeper. But me say another new thing Arsenal. What do you imagine? Okay. So Arsenal bought corner kick now. Maybe omujina. Corner kicking on the other side. And Arsenal added 4 players about the other side. The moment a floaty air corner kicking, they run into that space. Where different from what they did against Manchester United. Okay. At Manchester United, they were blocking the goalkeeper and they had men after some blocking goalkeeper. Benra, a man blocking goalkeeper.
United did you Saliba, Abe keeper.
Yes, so say a man for France who say, said be many more foul. So the alternative is say, and yet, you
make keeper no crowd.
Marco Ginacci, do share go no air the last person or
during Timber or no sort of pinball.
Maybe some coach be say, what is the rationale behind this? Or see we know when you are running towards the baller, which we generate enough power. Sabo neighbor, now we generate more power waiting their pinball no less than say ufrechire. Now, Baba Pimbo, enough power, and all the ball to Tottenham. Now, things that Sir Arsenal set pieces, Sir Nicholas Jovana, Arsenal, set pieces coach, me a source at Tetagino, or money the same market here, or here, Juma, or here, Juma, and Sir set pieces now. Arsenal didn't have first goal, was just wonderful. The technique again. Then the second goal, wouldn't be Arsenal winning possession. I had very high press, and a branch of Zubimendi. And a press here, and as Mandy G Bono or G Bon now will release it to a branch of Bukayo Saka. There be Odema A Timbarada. So from A Zubimendi to Juran Timba and Odema A Bukayo Saka. Andy Ottawa Kodwa in America. Sabo na A Bukayo Saka. Ango na Bukayo Saka far bono. And in the precision and the power. Bukayo Saka the bono to netino. Mimi Tiatrino and the Mukona Bono, but I was just clapping. For branch of Bukayo Saka. Then again, the next go now Arsenal saying, let me share a branch of Eucharist. Yahweh Eucharist, they start in the first half. Metam may help what I'm presenting Kwame. Now, after the game, conversation around it. I must say, first half, now, quite say, we're too eager to score. The first game against Manchester United, I said, Uncle Yi. Waka because when you have many touches, 22 touches. One more shot, no goal, no assist, nothing. Tinas na for brother, one shot now. First half, send me in the trend, in my trainer. First half, and the same thing. He was terrible in the first half, but go now, her first half,
expected goal
about 45, expected goal. Just say no, on team more than 1 goal in the first half.
Shots one,
about one shot,
big chances,
one. The touches in the first half, now 12. And meaning that in the same thing against Manchester United now. First half 12, because I can't say 12. Can be the same as Oboati Manchester United no. And when how many touches in the box?
1.
Or completely how many passes?
1 pass.
Terrible first half.
Very terrible.
But the goal that he scored, no, baby or the ball the man no. I think say Calafiori and a toe pass in the man and the angle no, and just be a chance you just need to score. Now was our branch of your caress, a young Wojuma. And no, yeah, Jumanina, a creative space, a rub boss, a cutty in, and a branch of your caress, and the ball no two net. We ask a supporter, the way the ball no two net in idiot, and the way our far body free, baby or the ball riot, and the accuracy, and it go no say any day. Yes, so say Arsenal supporters, if you say at least they are not getting value for their money. And now they are credited by Max Dorman.
Max Dorman, yeah, 15 years.
Me, na me can say Abrantia, a captain in Nebu, who said, or the Odegaard, or similarity.
Yeah.
Before say Obe penalties, and the Unsan about 2 shot. Bako or Kati in and or ball shot, and a year over the ball, or Sabo another shot. And a circle over the bar.
A drop ball,
and a star boy, and the according in Bobo. Oh, you're just 15 years old.
Yeah, Max Dorman.
December, and Obenya 16 years.
Yeah. And
born a cranny boy, no. I just say Arsenal, oh, that you work anymore. Oh, yeah, Arsenal near and Radia, BBH, say Arsenal near, oh, share 5, not as artist dancing. Now you can Arsenal from corner.
Joker say, Bukayo Saka, Shas, as I said. Said
Odegaard bra and how because as a bench. Saka Zubra. I think say after 2 games in I heard it. So we Arsenal. So when you're a title contender, now I no kwafo. And then no board me hear any day. Say to also say yeah Arsenal, any Liverpool, any Chelsea no. Ba ko ne beti maji Premier League. Chelsea for one come masema. On the begu so. Congratulations to Chelsea.
Oh yes.
Chelsea born on boy. They came from a setback. And the setback near 2. The first setback is a Maso, we a coach. Now week in now we are training. Now on the match day, obey your warm up. Now your best player bra. And in Yasam get you.
Yeah, Kopama.
For all you know. Chelsea tactics any formation you know coach now draw around a branch of any Kopama ne boa Kopama begina park so warm up and a Kopama a prime free mu why you very careful Andy a bet change will be affect even the dynamics of the game and the starting game no so no in fact one of the goals are season way Mera FPA Lucas Paqueta go no shetia Chelsea no but once a man for blame Chelsea goalkeeper no but and the won't be blame goalkeeper no Bono, Abrante Bono. And that was a wonderful goal from Lucas Paqueta. Abrante with a prayer. Copa me friend. That is why certain coaches know and the minimum one coach I say no, Matepono, was a say a Ballon d'Or coach of the year, Kwame Masaletino, Meboa, Enzo Maresca, and the don't know ye. Copa man a button, Meboa. And not on the edge of Dronabo 9. Copa me prayer. And what they are Abrante friend Joa Pedro Begina 10. And a Kupama Quentin, and on the Liam de Lap, Ebo 9, and on the wings, a branch of friend Neto and Estivayo, Yan Canocre, Sacra de friend Estivayo, or Yakura Bonnie. Olympion, go now, Chelsea first go no Mosheano, and you have your far body free, and in the confidence and the drive. Out the ball red team anymore, ASR cross no, and my Chelsea Nasa first goal. And the way Chelsea share 5. Chelsea first game against Crystal Palace and then you're convincing. Obiaka said, born at Chelsea boy any day. And yet game 1, Yadiji Premier League. No. Chelsea first shot on target on that day no, came after 89 minutes. Now you're trying to find 80 lap from the bench. And then you first shot on target. But Enra dear, born at Chelsea boy, you know. One of the contenders of the Premier League, you know, Chelsea Abekano, and the new kid on the block, Andy Estival. Wonderful player. Or a team or a player so Obama team phobia and the Naya. But so Obama team you are proud and privileged say what's our Estivano. 2 games in here. Let's hope and pray say I brought a bit me at Waswa, no team I him. Manchester United Andy, Unim say Omogo him no. Unim play or create chance.
Omogo keeper.
90 minutes. The only player who created chance in the 90 minutes was their goalkeeper.
Is almost some crime, baby.
Master Beckham Barcelona, the only Bassa, so coaches, Rashford, only more, and entrenching. What the Opesa Rashford, the Bobo in Bintino. Now the Rashford ABC Rafinha position no. Now the Rafinha be 10. You number 10 million, number 10 million. No more to bench. That the Omu any Femi Lopez to bench. Now Rashford. Time away changes. Any number 10 that no more buying. Any who game no so.
Max. Mamintiwe, I want to hear how the mefa. Now, my you phone them, see me be jaw. I'm say, I say, my nephew is a omashada. As a one penny packers, I say, I'm Rimbai. Number of games, our bonus points, I win on average a point per game. 29 matches, 28 points. Ruben Amorim. Unu say, Max, United, Aqua, 29 games. Our first half of Munshigu. And
United, they were questioning me. They are wrong. But this season, they've scored just one. Andy, what's my argument? I say, Inter also deficit error. Now, Omunya 3 point last season, this is Omunya 1 point. It's a deficit error. Now, surprisingly, Mbuemo, Cunha, and Sesko don't know Tonyo. Meaning really Sesko.
Benjamin Sesko.
Benji and to me Sesko.
Coach started.
Cunha now he started today.
Coach is about 2 weeks in your own person Russian.
And a man boy.
Now
Debbie, he is this year he's becoming the star of the team. Only the push on now but Joe Carlos about Mama Namo. Is he not playing? He's ready for the job. So when you're ready for what? No. United are in touts until one is obey your move. You kick on and play. Mbuemo, Cunha, and Sesko Obianche go. So it is still Bruno Fernandes, they take his center stage. And Ross say penalty. Yes, and they had the talking point. Either than normal mark or talking points in the game, everybody. It's whether negative or positive, still a Bruno Fernandes now take the point. Now I'll come about 28 points in 29 games. Mami 29 by 3. Say 30, I think 90. That's 87, meboa. 87 points, if I'm my correct. And now I pick it 28. And it's a 24.1% win rate. Now only a branch of Neil Warnock or call relegation to the same record no guy. Already call relegation twice, Neil Warnock. My question is and now Amory Grass battery support. He has won 7 in those 29 games than the walk up. When we need just 7. And amount 24.1%. Inti perimeters ni nyinanye. I was so United started to say their third game no. Andy Ombeki Kyo. Yes, I'll muko lose and also said last season there. They said they've shown say baby or Mudino one on person. My question say sabe Mr. Prophets no. Mr. Ebi musu ya Manchester United fan na no minim de Jordan ya menchro mu de ntia Manchester suffer. Chelsea did very well because first game no night there was doubts. As world champion they were discipline the PSG no Bianim said they will kick but Oman started. I think they drew the first game at Crystal Palace. But Crystal Palace has been giant killers this season. City and to me, Liverpool and to me engineer. It is a City so Chelsea engineer. But the good thing, they are not bad for Chelsea. Chelsea are very good when it comes to London derbies. And in recent Arsenal, so Chelsea almost strength back here London derbies, we are very strong. And today derby now we thought say Chelsea a newly formed a crowned world champions, no, a baby from one to me. Now they went to London again, this time to West Ham, Queen Elizabeth Stadium, the Olympic Stadium. Now, the entire Moya then West Ham United are very strong when it's on Friday. Because the last 5 games were born Friday and Andy, among winning 4 or my draw and West Ham in Lusu. It's almost taking lead, you know. I'm saying, a babe to us one. But Chelsea came back, and you know what? 5 players scoring the 5 goals, you know. A good thing for Chelsea. So let's see how they can also go. Now, Arsenal. Last season was an okay season for Arsenal. If it had been any other time, I can say it was a good season. But Arsenal, no, with the investment of mind, what they are looking for me, I think it was just an okay season, if not good. They were semi-finalists, Champions League, EFL Cup semi-finalists, and the league they were second. It is to some most clubs because we very good season, but for Arsenal standard, I think it was an okay season. And no man making sure so see I got Champions semi-final share Real Madrid home and away. Now league near this second there. It means that with a little push, you bet me acquire him. They've made a lot of investment. And Andy, over time, if you said this time Arsenal investment or my any players or Madiaba, quality wise for me, I think it is one of the best transfer windows of Mwenga. Konieka Ebereche, who is also on the bench coming. And Ebereche also become with their creativity now. What it means is that Joe Carlos will not do too much of defensive work. And over Joe Carlos ball no fire now. Also you will go, you will go. And come back as I said 2 now, said 3. I don't see you to be go. But baby or far ball. No, I bully the way through FNC and intelligence or strength into obey to me 2 out of 2. Say 2 goals out of 2. And that is very good. 2 games, 2 goals. That is very good. I want Bukayo Saka to stay fair. And when he is fit, Arsenal will be good to go.
For the information I'm gathering, and now he might be out for 3 to 4 weeks.
That has been the problem with Arsenal.
Yeah.
3
to 4 weeks for Bukayo Saka, and on the weekend you're more ball Liverpool.
Yeah.
Odegaard is also out of that game.
Well, because if Bukayo is fair, it helps Arsenal a lot. But Arsenal last season, you heard Senny almost started.
Max, I remember Saka next game against Liverpool. One Nottingham Forest. No, Man City. No, Newcastle. And these are games are almost potential. Bukayo Saka, but the injury is having a
that's the problem. But Yenres Ebereche Eze will also bring that creativity.
Because Saka is as a whole, Mato Maduki 55, and Gabriel Martinelli, so Leandro Trossard. I'm just looking at players on me operating from Trossard on the bench, or Noni Maduki, £55 million player. Oza,
Andy, Omunina players, but Nipo Biawa and power. Ubiawa power, I made the man, but Georgia, and the Bia which made him for 50 Ghana, mean to me 20 Ghana. In tune to me, because if you and the 15, there's a midi 50, I ran out of a family from the 7, but also what I say. But who bet to me the 50 as a crack or 3, and no monsieur pure takesi, where bottle or takesi, which man 2 as a boy who you call it Tom Brown, 1 cup better the account. Into Biawa and a par. Bukayo Saka has been in the team, he knows the ins and outs, and he's been a consistent performer. And a player honestly more creative. Ebereche might not be on the window, but in the middle, he might be there to create. Maybe, just maybe, it's an opportunity for Ebereche to also show his stuff. But last season, Arsenal started with 2 wins against Wolves 2-0, Aston Villa 2-0, and a clean sheet. And this season, they have 2 wins, a clean sheet, and this time they score how many goals?
6.
6
so
goals.
Almost 5 now.
Yeah,
and now almost Man U 1.
Into average 3, into the goals are coming. And when you have the team not share at that rate, is good. That is good. And here Arsenal also defensively are solid. Last season, that is what kept them in the league. And this season, they are starting the same time. Finally, Arsenal, the whole of last season, when you have penalty of fear. The whole of last season, when you have penalty to, but when you be home. But this season, when you have penalty of fear, so more for this to their cap. And finally, currently, say a Tuaso Sadia season and see who could do so Ballon d'Or podium. Now, oh, this guy is too good. But head your dear, or dear city for everyone was a Christian Anka. Say a bass and go back hey, we on Namo Musa. Say a bass young carry ball, ball carrier. National Mon Kuduzana. And I know more pay a better city or Monana. Or carry ball, say young carry ball. The guy is fantastic. And I must press ball and the after baby. And I'll say, your friends say, Pep Guardiola and Gasano, on this space, our league man, what's it know? 8-3-8. When we need 8, we'll draw 3 and we'll lose 8. In this space, the boogie side. Until yesterday, they didn't play. We forced them not to play well. Because Utie Franca, and Andy, my memoir about so then we have the Bakora Mats. Oh, say, Thomas Franca appointment, you know, I was against it. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, see a coach in there is almost second. But Thomas Frank, if you say, a community manager who can do well, now say, no, Max, only Frank must say the guy can do the job. And or hate say, now we are running. So what it means is that, say, oh, here, or no, Guardiola Kraba City, no. The first 5 matches were Tottenham Stadium, or winless, one say go Graham and go ground. Ain't he a boogie side? And so we have Brennan Johnson, last season or show more. This season, he started leg in Oshego or Tottenham, and was Oshego. Last season, on a Tottenham top scorer, 11 goals in the league and 18 goals in our competition, or a Welsh. And a Welsh for number Tottenham to me they said Ben Davies was good and the wonder winger Gareth Bale, they were all good. Andy, serious speaking, I said 5 goals here and conceded. Last season Everton J4 first game and at Leicester you on ball 1-1. Senior Chris Walker said first 2 games here winning for a long time, that is good. But you call winless after those 2 games now you lose, and you call winless in 8 games. You lose 7, draw 1, and they kill BBR. But this time things Spurs will do a difference. And finally, Massa, Marcus Rashford, or Renabono, or Ma on kind.
Because me her game no. Me friend DJ game Barca fan Magulum say, other Rashford no. There no be a cat.
Ayana not doing Emerson and Niman also or Bob Barcelona. Oh say, see a young call camp no boy. Hence we or young who said Barca no born. Me feel say I'm not doing as a slow upon Manchester. Masa Matu. Aston Villa. Aston Villa put a say because clearly speaking, and yes, what me and says from FIFA so mo dem biba. Say top player. Na and I say low gra. O turn and out in about team. Na first time matches were more here so ko juice. What do you mean happening?
You say or a short and general no crowds.
But I would say and once or a new player wa ban. This is on Barcelona top signing. In say there so many chance to play. Keep on the so need pass like I saw no. On play goals that's so back. Goals in that so you consider and
do you blame?
No, and not back on so you blame why. Yet more Barca members solve the problem. In say clearly speaking, so man get on why better. Finally, and those are my car clear and bypass a match over and over. Do you know what he's like? He's ever sure. But he's ever sure. Like,
we a striker. Now pese usia ball bar. Call YouTube. Never Mbappe first goal. Ada gule 2 pass in man.
The 10.
Touching on the first touching.
And one or the 10.
And one or the 10 the ball to net. Maso onim say Real Madrid last 15 goals. Ah, Maseno. Mbappe ase mu 12.
Yeah.
Real Madrid ase the last 15 goals are Real Madrid ase no. Mbappe ko ase 12. Wo dey 12 ne to nchen. And go and watch Mbappe first goal or send and run. Ada Gulen a 2 passing from central midfield and a 2D and quite defender near close to him. Yeah. But first touch no. Ah, the 10 year na no when you 2 touches pay. The first touch in the 10 year and the creative space, then the second touch the creative goal. Yeah, that was amazing. Me
idea me Japa a team no boy. Na esen call Bob Barca. And a Barca saw my big mistake. Only saw my big mistake. When Dembele left, Mbappe was offered to Barca. Almost like for like, we quite name like for like player. No more for Dembele. And the Dembele best come here. Hopefully, we'll call PSG Ballon d'Or contender. Now, the guy is. And Christian Mary scenario and the Miriam Mouse. See, I'm here was paying what Mbappe bet me Pichintino. Almost every year be born to so be free.
He said the content and Lewandowski no so inconsistency brand ade. Last year Lewandowski and pra me sure say Bianca Lewandowski betimi agi. We say do certain stage Lewandowski lead ya no ku prae. And he start season no so no. Lewandowski as a pra. By the time Omra no na Mbappe the be 10 goals at you.
Well, and now said the percentage of goals or Shema Madrid. They said their worker say 12 goals out of 16.
12 out of 15.
On na saying that. Yeah, they be musu shebi. Majority it gives him advantage, especially when last season Andy.
Lewandowski back Saturday no bench.
Oh, it's not bench. One started.
Well, Andy, the last season the Madrid team was not still good. He was still able to show the prowess. Majority so he's a great player. And I see he had the Haaland back. And as a Joe Carres no to me yeah they were Arsenal they were born 1 season next year na Barca about Joe Carres obeka so Chamoni enya Barca about this guy
to Arsenal for no
to me so match this Arsenal dey be obeka so mo ten no crown on your bear fight
I don't say go to Arsenal
Joe Carres no bear fight is here
so be say
na Barca bongo and Arsenal so they so
mo sure say by this time o here be free the cover this so to say
o here ba mo ne me nya Arsenal most of their key players
o message members is here o
because you almost style they pay into England that team here for player Barca but this time I see a Haaland ana Chris on me ngade
na why stand 10 years ama Man City
na say to
who is they say
what the nurses ya back am do e better the bear
last year o catch him so this year who the place e better o mami vim
na say
we ya
na say this year players on and do
Omo registration we just need to register no Rooney bag you need to register no first
next year so be this year
na last year that is another person this year
stadium na ye enti na ma ye nya abotren no
last year we hope
ye got 3 matches cry
me see we no ko jina sia o de Christian who plays e better Rashford ko catch who ball a Rashford be ball e off air ko mu and now better how go Rashford no
after hey masa o we on yire no
but ma me ko din komo mra me ba na ya beto us because ye be Asante Koroko any how to full game e call so and but this year for phone na dial star 426 star 18 hash star 426 star 18 hash no select option 2 and no aye POFM your friend PO sikapudu now select option 2 na on ema aye boxes maku sia select mu baako sika any wom we aye instant resource a game network bi a we use no and one so be dial star 426 star 18 hash no select option 2 na we twa we aye our NL characters lottery platform no so yen chance na ye money see na wa share enso etimi play because cash uma wonsa enso etimi aka sanso na akwantu no eba so eno L Global Travels sema ka to say omo the international tourism and trade fair conference na eba so nyame adoma 3 countries Finland, Spain and Germany na eba so 2026 January to March and eba so month bia no our country ba ko so enti so person to kwa na bia frɛ L Global Travels is here na sa akwantu no so count 0242 239 390 0242 239 390 na oluomo enso entimi enkasa Seren Insurance Company Limited makato say insurance de hu hia pa enu ntino menko na be ade ha adwene so akwa insurance na do time a wo koju claims na fe ye okona bra wo mutumi yo sa na bambuo kura ba no waja akiri die be bato sabre ya mu de Seren Insurance Company Limited because omo the new faces insurance na omo product say motor insurance wo mo fire alert perils general accident insurance marine insurance policy wo mo foreign travel insurance bonds nyano wo will be Ashanti region ha no second floor Sona Center honjo runabout central region Kaswa Greater Accra omo Volta region western region of northern region omo number no 0302 71 74 44 0302 717444 na wo omo enkasa mameni nkomo simadu ewo medimafo aba clinic doctor time that so na so emra bele wa transia ine no ebo nkomo mache
ya rande
na bibia bokode
nyame adaroma
de nyame ase ena doctor time that so edefa
ebeda se chetiefo nyina medimafo heba hospital doctor time that so ena moti enka ede apomuden ho nsem ebro bibia otie pure sports efise ebe de da ye hurihuri ya ye kasa ye si se woni apomuden aye kan wonti bi esa kwa na etuetu aso because udonku bi ye wo yama wo jo ho ba bi enya na amanfo ye dedegu aso nti medimafo se aresabia baako a edamufua danso ewo ayaresabia adwumadie mu de eye nika kra asem ne se wono odwen wo yare ho se obetu ase de ama no na se echa wachede nti doctor say wo entoa efi medimafo aso ye ho aye label teta ho ana se bottles no maako de ewo wo nsem bia no de fabra ye no ne de to akansi nti uba ne account wo de no na se wo de no eye bia 40 no obi de ye 50 a de wo 50 no on na we ne wo de ne ye 40 no obi MBT wo de ana che wakwaje wa password na dia betwa reben no afa aka asafo na wo kono visa isa aka nsi ne card siso ena afenso ebeche TV sa hodo 32 inches be 70 pieces there ebibegu honom amaya che money anwande onya do na isi ayarasabia ho dia on sabe count there 5 kg and mo board na nya sam keto akwaji bi na bedi free timidima force wentimi ani ama obiem ahwan biem ena ebedi ama wo yarifo yarini o dimafo ni medimafo eba hospital ntatia case doctor no ena motene nka no se enkrapo man pharmacy emprenu sanso ne entina wheelchair mu enfama home prenu enti fa onyare wa ho nsem nyina abra medimafo heba hospital doctor time da so eni pedua kwa bi wo ho no ma yade bo na mpacho ye manage yɛntimi nyi saa kwa ne ntontwene bi sɛ ni nipadua no ma nipadua no enka okrati asefoɔ ho nti sɛ ɔwɔ akomaya de abroni bɛka kyɛw sɛ yɛ high blood pressure na sɛ low blood pressure net so abrayan regulate ne manage ma said ye umudro tenten no bra na ti a wakoma si bɔ ne yɛnyɛ ne saa efisa akoma ne adwuma bro na hoɔden so a ɛde how bɛbrɛ yɛn na edi adanse sɛ wokɔtɔ afidi anasɛ machine bi ekuta hɔ no sɛ wo use na sɛ use a bro so a wotim sɛ ɛyɛ car engine crash ayɛ overheated sɛ phone so battery ne kolo ji so akɔ charge entimidimafo se ɛma wakoma ne nyɛ adwuma mmoro na hoɔden so anasɛ ɛnyɛ adwuma nuru ne standard ne ho mepacho akoma no opompi moja no enuane nuro wom ena mframa wom ɛwɔ sɛ cells bi a woni padua ni mu a wode tia se so okrati asefo no nya saa neoma no enti kia ne kia akoma ne de obɛyɛ adwuma de akɔ ne basa na wato pressure abeto ne sofi so yɛ adwuma bro na hoɔden so midima force men kan cho sɛ pressure ho nsɛm ni nyina ɛyɛ manageable or say time ni yɛ 2 weeks if say the brain na ɛna yɛ adwuma wɔ aso yɛ hɔ the time beto yɛ de ne so said the beboa ma wo ba wanya resemu sa ha me bai di ayɛ so ahwe bebo so me ɛwɔ sɛ yade a me de ba ne me huhu sunsan so papa ntimi ma for say pressure ɛyɛ na wɔtwe mienu ɛnu akyire no wɔ se wo yɛ bɛma na wo prostate ho nsɛm ma affect Jones osɛm ade ya ne sɛ Jones de wo na akwa ebi ma na de ɛba no so pressure anim na bon se moja bi san free baby ba na wote wono ma na so feel so obajo so ba ko ne nam washroom osa enko foko because e bi ntime mba medima for say e prostate ne na boa e manage sa adwonso sem ni nyina ntina anajo no odwonso sem kan ho no antimi anjonso ade be chen rush to hospital e Dr. Time da so wo se wadaro ma fabra na watwe mienu wo sperms beba na wo semen so beba bia me pacho e prostate na manage eti entina ho nye hwehan e mane nkode che na asa kokram metom e se basa na sa anyoma amabobɔ so enyina no eni ni wo twa kamedima for say fabra ne fa time ni bi ento so abusuafo Dr. Time da so say esitwe yade ne tel so also pancreas nye adwuma ye enti ebasa insulin no entimi produce so ena glucose no amanage di amano ntimi dimafo se menka nkyerɛ wo se esitwe yade friend diabetes ne etena wo so a utim se esunsu a wankasa infections ahodo wo so wudidie na afọ na da bia wo so wo pane enye sa wuntimi ntena se midimafo se Brian manage na yenhwe saa neoma ne ha ne emfama ne nipadua no enya asetena pa eye kidney ho nsɛm a da ne da me ba me ka sɛ wote bia bi a hyehyi nwura na nwusie gu okumo na enframa ɛwɔ hɔ no enhyɛ da nyɛ enka wom ne mfuturo mu ne ade ampatɔ yɛ ahwɛni ye efisɛ saa bɛ de bia wo hunu hwe wo yɛ babunu emfie ne kwa ani mu no bo nsa fe de wo kidney no ɛho yɛ aka midimafo se me nka nkyerɛ wo sɛ enunum nsubɔne eni de aduane bɔne na nkase pintin bi adame na ente sa enye sa da bi no e de ohaw kese ebebro kidney no midimafo say kidney ne say ya e de brain na betena nipadua ne so oda sori a wabre usi forma wabre wonante a wabre brain empa so ebiam so utim so osisi achi honom no e ho yawo yasa wote yaw e wo osisi achi ahokekatel so o skin no bon se ense bia to aguani afa be kakra no home a otim se wahrawa no e wo se emu biesi wodi ani ntimi biesi na home na asa hange atwoke ti da bia na wo te so ebe wie che na anase atatai o be wiwi agu ho no mama na atwa huropuku se de ahwe sam na nsuo no na afa esen bon medima for se ebe kakra no na kidney nti asusu nsuo me pamcho ebia ensuo no ketua bi na yebesusu ama watimi anom efise basa na the pressure baba to kidney nso nti ama num nsuo no fusa medima force sa how abetna o kidney ne so akọ test yeso nya kidney failure no fabra medima for Herbal Hospital Dr. Time da so na ye mo na otwemi ensa ya de brand na ye adwuma ni nti time ne de baabi bia ye de ayarehwe adwuma de be ma na ye de bi beto so se de beboa wo amo hunu se ampa ayarehwe na wo gie no ye kroje ankeka wa bia enimu medima for say wo ye be ma na o low sperm counter Dr. Time da so ma nkwamo ne nkofom na abusuafo ebasa wontimi nhyenyi nsen na ayo ba so na se tuber blockage sensi wa wodiem ene nneoma bi etete fibroid ahodo na wontimi nwo se aduro no kra ye de wo no wonye hwe enti bra na beso bi hwe if he say o te one out pe bana unya bia nyame anim nokure ni ahomete e na o se aduro ne so eye ora suspension ye numgu ye yem enye so akwawi bia tua bi na nsa na wa behuna mane bia ni entimidimafo se branon fa time ni bi ento so no mo awo sa kwan ne so obi a wa infections woni no mpemu a na chibra mu ni chepe ni koto dwani sisi eye ne ya wo huna mane ni nyina ye midimafo time no eye na watwe mienu fi se infections a edidi ni padua chima na sakat legends rade ma ede how betina ni padua mu na enyini so ka ho bie no basa na ha dwene ti Dr. Time that so say arthritis ahodo aso basa sabromo a fabra na yemfa time ni bi ento so abusua akoma ne ye adwuma bro na ho ode so no na so antimi amfa moja ni bi ankwa adwene nim na adwene ni ntini ne ya me na enya bi ani a wote wasa na wo de na te basa na chese stroke no aba bebo bi wo so anane de na rupture na moja enwunugu ni tirimu abusuafo ye ka ne plan am wate ho ansese stroke no nya bebo se timu a ne ko na edene enti so hu sunsanso sa wanimu no fa na ye dududu kasa meye titiriti ya wo nan mu na so igina na enye na nanseta achecho no wakoma ju hwinhwim time after time bia abusuafo so ikomidimafo Heba Hospital Dr. Time da so na Dr. Moa stroke no emebo wo wantatia case ya de gonorrhea candidiasis chlamydia syphilis no ma abusuafo bacterial fungal infections midimafo na A2 ase kwana Dr. Fabrento so because obetna ono musa ye nhwe han saa na gonu na atwa wawo no wawo akora bia entoatoa bi ewo ne ho wo ye no ache na oba na je so anim onyama pa midimafo se infections bia no mepacho entatia cases ya de kwankro sisi ni ichimache a anasa yawom edura nwumra na afaya na osisi no wodo nsa ba kwa san so munya nkofo kwanka ye ba ba yere na ma abusua midimafo se eyesimadua sanfasisi ya de kwankro ne breye na yemfa time ni bi ento so enkuda hodo a ewo nipa yefunu mu na no madam ba ko se miwu mi huna mane adan ya wo se meboa no ene memfe ha yese efre na osanam se ma mi to americantem komidimafo efise besunsu a woni ebesia na afa yentimi kwa recognize o ekro bia woni padua system ni mu no midimafo na A2 ase de oya na meke nsoyin kobi sa anemia mojawe ya de to so na moja na wi a midimafo Heba Hospital koko kan ho bi malaria kan ho bi Dr. Time da so senyarewa de boss so de ya mo so de officer ni udi asi a wo huna mane woni padua system ni mu no me patofo ani kire kumase poku ase mayera midimafo Heba Hospital minim sasa abre doctor ete ho anase hia no ebenada ekopim fiada ewo enkrapumpuni mantamu honso so eye poku ase mayera midimafo Heba Hospital usi poku ase abete ani poku ase mayera midimafo Dr. Time da so na ye kokumase ye atwema abua kwa agogo ubehunu midimafo Heba Hospital doctor say special appointment no wane wa ena ebu ko ntimi fra de ntimi kan fra na ka kire no na hia no wonkran na one emfa ho adwene enka ho nsem numbers na ye 0244 774282 0244 774282 0244 774282 0500 727215 0500 727215 0500 727215 midimafo Heba Hospital Dr. Time odaso abusua brane fabreni binto ya de so ne ntu nyarewase ewo midimafo Heba Hospital ya de besia na dasane ya beto etifo so andi
okay.
All right.
Citizen Kwame say take Manchester United to Midimafo Hospital. Okay, Yantuas na Fadiaka Emra High Pure 95.7 FM and the Galka top 4 Jumedi Nina Ebane we Ewon Crampon Punimantebuna. The Equabi Asia and it's 2 games at Timmy Corson, Bibiani Gold Stars, one any heart of fly on Sebo draw penalty shootouts and a Bibiani qualify on penalties. The other game no na the Ghana's version of the Classico Asante Kodoko any heart to forgive you no Nahas Atun Tranani Bino Kotoko, one and Timmy Antena after that game no and Sempi and Swaba. There have been videos and in Yamapia Elcoso ne ade na game nankasa ne yebehwe game nankasa ne other stories are eno ewachiri after a game na Masoud Didi Dramani coach Edema club friends hard to folk after the game no one can some kakra the only boy Emma sa victory no enso by no yentie Maswood Didi Dramani.
Respect opponents' strengths and we play to our strength, and then we plan around that. There was a lot of work on Saturday just to do walkthroughs in terms of how we will deal with their long ball situations, and then anticipating for second balls, and then trying to put pressing on their centre backs so that they can make mistakes. I think there's still a lot to improve, and we want to improve on the basic aspects where players can live up to the necessary expectations of energy, effort, and performance. And I think that these are the things that we will continue to emphasize on. Once we are able to emphasize on the basics and the players are able to improve on the basic aspects of the game, then you can say that the game definitely will develop. Phobia.
Right, I know coach friends Maswood Didi Dramani say has of one after the game almost say Didi ball and Jumano Natchez and Yasam Koto Akra Nema Ensuku now Bibiani Go Stars and come to another tournament, you know. Our coach from Pomans after winning honestly Simdi.
Obviously I should feel happy. Now you can see the whole team, everybody is happy. But then I think we'll have to wait when we grab the cup, then we can do the celebration. Yeah. But for now I'm very happy. We were expecting a very good opposition from Kotoko, but unfortunately you could see as a folk they've been playing well in this tournament, to be frank with you. And for me, all I wanted is for us to win the cup. So whatever it would take for us to do that, I never mind. So for me, I think I was calm up there as they were playing.
I know a coach from Pomans so Jim Edema Bibiani Go Stars and Yatenica. Now one issue after a Jumadi and a Basono the issue of Hartford points on Munyaye, any Bibiani points on Munyaye. 7 points and Rubiana, but we are not Perfuchi Bibiani Go Stars and RJ tournament. But Yenti Openya friend said John Ansa, one and a Galka chairman. Yeah. Ochre the reason why Emma has a mini trophy in Emma BBN Energy.
We are using head to head. Those have won. As of is the second team. I think that we went through very big challenges, but then fortunately for us, we are through. And I'm happy with the crowd that we have experienced here. This tells me that going into the coming league, we're going to get a very good matches to be watched. The crowds will support the teams. You know, they are all GACA members, and I hope that they support them very well.
And Tiano, a Galka chairman, John Ansa, and also Omu used to head to head. But there's this video on our platform, and Trent, my young baby, we understand about on the bar, na has technical bench, you know, I'm confronting MD.
Yes.
Tiafena na MD because Harvard feels winning 2 games, and will be a 2 penalties, what draw 2 penalties, obviously said you are winning 2 matches, but then you boil down to competition, no rules.
It looks like
this is the video.
Yeah.
Anku.
Yes.
Gazali.
Confronting. Because has a technical team the reason why Omune Bibiani Gold Stars in 7 points. Bibiani Gold Stars and Omudi crew and Andy. Bibiani dia dance Bibia say now has technical team no any sebo no mo bono say a travel to penalties. No more bar, or maybe using penalties. Nimum Eddie decided, say, based on head to head, you know, and you Bibiani Go Stars narrowing. Say, when it comes to football rules and regulations now, Obianim say, 90 minutes, and you're using head to head, they decided, but not on penalties. And now, Obia. Yambo penalties and knockout and you're using penalties and they decided to be advancing to the next stage. But when you're knockout, Obi and how's the mom to say after playing 3 games, not 3 games no mabono, Oma winning 2. Now Oma draw 1. Now Bibiani Go Stars ni mom, I winning 1. What draw 2. How's the fuck against Kotoko? Or she could go 2-0. Bibiani Gold Stars against Kotoko, Oshe 2-1. How's the folk against Heart of Lions, Oshe 1. But
Almost Bibiani Gold Stars against Heart of Lions or Intimansion.
Because a league format na near Bonnie Dia. And obviously, let's just say has Ebenya 6 points.
Yeah.
Bibiani Gold Stars also win 5 points.
Exactly.
But in this case, no, over draw, Mugo Makobo penalties. Penalties no, who win 2 points.
Yes.
Who lose on penalties now 1 point for you.
Yes. Because when say mobile drama share no 1 point. Now mobile penalties. No more the 1 point na
Abrewa who win penalties no.
And the other folk before the tournament, no more nimrano. And no more confronte omo MD ne say
technical team ni nimrano.
Yes.
And penfo na ko team ran na show mo man kan technical team.
Because has any representative when omo shiaye top 4 no Gaka share teams na involved no kotokodi omo de ekoi Bibiani Gold Stars Heart of Lions Andy dabe na wote ye empo ewo se emla ye di bobo ni ni eno ye di rules ne to platform ne so se omo benya ma ye ya yenhwe preambles no ni yenhwe omo ntire bibio so it means say omo committee no omo nim bibia mimi no mienu yenim a technical team ni so nim. It's now as a technical team no chain no mumponim se trophy ni yamfa mo enti abufo by no mo japa and video na eda screen so no
clearly we Gazali out to say he's not very happy. Naja will say you're concerned but I'm say we cause no person be kwa kase.
Yes,
Gazali is not happy. So really I don't know man can say
one nipa no mo ne kasa no MDO one nipa no MDO. Yeah. Enti imagine say on any MD kasa say obetima hu abufuo no abufuo mpandi no mo nyawe and very sad say additional rules and regulations for the Gaka top 4
preamble say the tournament will be played under the GFA statutes and regulations governing the Ghana Premier League. In addition, the underlisted regulations agreed upon by organizers and the participating clubs shall apply. See, the Gaka person say the Omone teams omu participating 4 clubs no. Omu Asia mo match. And
Yanko 4 no point 4.
We need relevant.
Yanko 4 any 5.
Trent my point 4 no na. One name say
yes.
Me can use Maxwell Asari. Point 4 penalty kicks. In the event of a match ending in a draw, the penalty kick rule shall be applied to determine the winner, who shall be awarded 2 points in the match. And the point 5 is deciding the winner of the tournament. Also, in the event of 2 teams tying with the same number of points at the end of the tournament, and in all other methods applied by the GFA to separate them.
Team no tie GFA they no be separate
head to head.
So but it looks like say explanation wasn't clear. Andy,
no. Beba Paul, I had the measurement as in per what they stated, and so Mammy say the participating teams are aware of this.
Exactly.
And then they know 0.5 no. Say Bibiamo tire ombe yusu the how GFE methods of the award winner no. Now when had the folk management knew we are, why did they not communicate it to?
That's where the point is. So enti baby assembly won nyina no no say do no real pay house e meeting aseno house representative no then after the meeting one man has technical team na hu house players na nko so mu and Andy to some extent I was saying ka supporters ne kula hu enti ka house communications director no I was saying ko hu no communicated to the supporters say na wo
na say me who say we see these things you look at the beauty of the her ball and not hard to folk a boy has ball 15 passes the kunya first goal I buy no thank you but don't say sad attention as swift every waba how I would read the winner. These things are not helping.
Andy may bem kakraba before that message we about that is very very important. Much reason Liverpool game and MC and carry, but just a minute. I'm not using so much time. Now okay, the woman say Liverpool and Casa on the last 7 games both team to score. and I win, and so 6 out of the last 8 or more share first goal. And I know Newcastle so last 2-3 seasons, you know, more winning on first game at home. But this is more since 2020, you know, on the call for all games are on the call blank. It's a game on paper crucial, but the Liverpool were way advantage over Newcastle. More by a match. It's a call Liverpool win. Andy, you has the no. Now I don't know reading any issue no one. I mean, there's an issue there. So what issue be anyway?
Baby, I'm the has for no problem. She say I'm the problem. There has technical. No, Ghazali clearly will issue with.
And no, a whole product. It means that has they are not serious. And can nena has a win, you know. That's a protocol. Okay, Nije, they are not serious. Who coach did the international coach like your standard? Who coach tournament? Who miss out on penny for what are the rules? In the tournament, or go ahead, or ball keke. Huh? Also, because of Ghana, the problem is that we are not using managers, we are using coaches. Coaches say, they only train players on the field and play football, no more making selection. But a manager's work, or yes, it goes beyond that. And the whole football tournament for. Now you will not ask or manage because Galka Befrey teams say near Emma say Galka will never speak with their teams. Say in a rules in it. It's who coach now the team no corner so you didn't even bother to ask them say what are the rules and that has been penning for so led by MD so or Manchester also be because assembly. Or no so to me I'm from Okra and Kanchom so these are the rules of the to some extent quite the players should even be aware. So that when they're on the field, they know what they are doing.
You are maybe how supporters Kwame nominate manager 50 more. Some more we need next or magic because they know that Omonia 7 points. So unim baby even so we use GF then help to assign penalties.
Maybe my main build the points number 1. 2 they say it means that there is no unity and a leadership problem. And it's not a hearts of folks supporters are ban almost over Tom or Muntuni. Hearts no going no moon shed you bit my year to money no mon to Abba. Yemfer on Tunchaniambra. Tournament be our rules.
Yeah.
Also, my catch of football rules and FIFA deal. And so near Betsy FIFA near Bobo Dada. The UK, England, and Scotland no more national team football, near Bobo Dada. And sana FIFA by Bobo baby baby so FIFA be told ram and nunti now IFAB no ma for me the home nations the UK no any FIFA no ma cabo FIFA or 50% almost 50% the FIFA to me sorry I saw them brebiaba emrane be say IFAB omu nyina akotena say but because United Kingdom abeka FIFA hon enti omo no wo vote 50% and FIFA so 60-40 but them mom say ye pese FIFA was 60 no omo no 40 Nemo ye pese take a decision I say we nya 2/3 and sana mrebia den aba FIFA to me sorry I saw them raba it is a home nations no say ba kwa na mienu kura nto amawa mra na nya aduma this is what we should understand enti every jurisdiction bia be e bobo bia mra ni to me sesa it won't to be say na FIFA yen DMfa in any case my mean provide in the English Premiership teams that tie yeah they don't need to break it tie
goals difference yeah
Spanish La Liga so yeah FIFA yeah
the FIFA tournament
head to head into na FIFA FIFA head to head England head to head na Spain head to head na England here goes what you must have na make us
FIFA no shemra na oboma a scope how betimi operate within the laws what you say
yeah
yeah FIFA say the 11 players na ebo untimi nkaka se me ko bom me competition no masesa mra na dey cut off
yeah
you still have to work within the scope of a FIFA FIFA say yetimi 5 changes
in a game
so ko bo tournament na say FIFA recognize ya untimi nkoye more than 5 the moment you do more than 5 no na anye game of FIFA betima recognize
for sure
FIFA am standard pitch say pitch in amount range range of pitch you know you need to fall within enti mrabia ubeye bia no and there's diversity we be use but all of them falls within and the confines
exactly
of FIFA brand but unimaso ignorance of the law is not an excuse many maso tifi has say
na yɛyɛ bɔne na adeɛ na yɛayɛ no yɛnim sɛ ɛyɛ punishable by law a yɛde yɛkɔ court a ebia bɛtumi akɔbɛyɛ 5 years imprisonment yɛnim wokɔgyina court a wontumi nka sɛ wonnim nti no court mfa nkyɛw court will tell you say ignorance of the law is no excuse. That is why it is your responsibility as a citizen to know the law. And find means and every means bianum. That is why I am so disappointed. Say Nipana or representing House of Fukunu. You did not go on your own. Obina Suma was a co-representing Okoba Yeno. Bra, never briefing me. Also, also many Pakrono. Why am Fanny Pakrani briefing?
And in any case, saying yes, a heart who say they are in contention for the titles like I interview. And for all you know, for all you know, they are clubs sitting now. Because Ghost Star themselves they didn't know where they were standing until they were announced. Yeah. Who knows even Kotoko and other client was the same thing. So the clubs who are not serious. The problem is that anytime the clubs speak, that has been the system in Ghana. That thing must stop. Anytime the club speaks, oh, we are because they are command support, we has way they continue to hide behind and make mistakes. As some way clear, but one say tournament the more body extreme rules. In the hearts and penny for G rules and on mind team that is wrong. In any case, here ready. One a cast tournament beyond way about penalties. In the history of Ghana, school cry tournament cry you to me bo inter schools me to me bo penalty. It is done. Samia me tournaments the make say Andy me tournaments they say you bought draw about penalties near in the age it applies. And
the wisdom behind it they say we are preparing teams on Boko Africa. The sole reason here you both tough one say teams na ye prepare on Boko Africa no you the tough one prepare for Africa and one way Africa no a bit me affect two penalties.
Exactly.
So why don't you use the tough four to prepare teams for air penalties? Ghanaian teams are not good when it comes to penalties. And you know, two teams na Africa no say Gold Stars and Asante Kotoko. Gold Stars have no opportunity about penalties.
Yeah.
So top four no I prepare Gold Stars in the event that they go to Africa no mkosia penalties top four na prepare omo. Ghana Premier League no betimi about 34 matches in a penalty team.
And you
penalty so about no training grounds no. Any penalty about a match day no, and they are entirely different. The adrenaline, any the pressure involved no. Training grounds and you know so players no so. And the day they see no answer players na ngasa sero e bia na coach amwa squatting me say one player catch me say the longest walk he has ever gotten he say all free baby o gina na kobo penalty
from the center circle to the
penalty na obo no penalty o bosa Andy the team na je cap and on the last one when you can't Shemian Gono
Shemian Pong
baby on Nantia Frino any baby obo penalty no was in a career munina as a person no that was his longest ever walk.
The pressure
it will be a dim penalty ball training grounds no and just a penalty ball winning ball match day no Andy entirely different pressure supporters the number of eyes that is watching you no and come at me to penalty touching it no top four now with the penalty bear no this are doing by say more penalty no and the boni pakraba so because it is going to prepare teams now on Beko Africa and say in the event that they go to Africa you meet penalties how then are you going to prepare?
Yeah, in the tournament be why it may be penalties. If the club decide they all agree, it applies. In any case, my first question in Bajoti has on board penalties in the first. I don't on board penalties. In the event that has we need penalties over Gold Stars, wouldn't they say they've done well? And that's what America. You have a penalty here, boy, and hearts and win over Gold Stars. And what they do is that tournament here about penalty. They say, Andy, see about draw penalty in a better do winning match and Muntian ye. You more penalty they can say ye buff for fun. Ain't you read it? Start a honor reading a reading honor, mommy.
Joan, yes, I point four. No, I say in the event of a match ending in a draw.
Necessary match and yet draw. Then
the penalty kick rule shall be applied to determine the winner.
Good penalty kick rule any day. And see a penalty shootout.
To do what?
To do what?
To determine the winner.
It's a wa obeding kuni wa penalty. No wedding kuni wa match.
Yeah. And over there no. Who win the penalties now? Yamau 2 points.
It's ube winning penalty, a bot draw near bot penalty, what be winning penalty when winning match. It's in a house in 1 point, a Gold Stars, many point 2 points. Here there is a winner. And the winner was Gold Stars. It is a head to head at Gold Stars, they beat House of Folk. Do you understand what we are saying? Yeah. And almost say, Bibia, quiet tire. Ye be break it tie. Then ye break it tie. Almost GFA mra ye de bobo. But your GFA mra de bobo. Ye break it tie the first thing ye day and ye head to head. Now me know what bobo ni a board draw. Ni see a board draw. Ye the penalties near head you winning. Any abo penalty na me win at match and one winning.
The winning penalties.
The only thing is that clubs now take or more quiet the no man
so misam.
Or man sounds so misa. But you uti that asem wait. Nasenka issue man can me first person yes simple. Hey Ghana boy you wait to know. Eti tete me ade omu corner Ghana kan e ade mra we kura na down no mon santi asio. Ebi obi be ka say the criticism member say onye okay the way bi omo ye no. You feel say be a late then ke man in board then you have a point. But in money Brody be ka say explicit. So meaning say me English na correct. Explicit.
Muda ho fine.
E muda ho. But just all I say, ain't your clubs no money serious. Aside that, they need jabba. And I need my. As long as the crowd was any jabbo. Oh, God, the passion has to us too much.
Me serious.
Sisi nanka ye ba na kotoko asasha has. Bi na senka sports na enye de.
Enye na omo share kotoko ni keku. Born na House of Football no. And now no penke betena si in camera no kra me de hu shere hia me. House of Football no boy and Didi Dramani no. Nya me nu kreni otawo kodu ayi ni America. Fabibia to nchen House of Folk I improve sa ga cut off no. A kyerɛ sɛ coach Didi Dramani ayi team ni ho adwuma. On first goal no. How many touches?
15 passes.
Has a sequence of 15 passes. 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Omo pia ball from goalkeeper to a defense to a midfield and or two ball no 15 air passes and House of Folk the ball to net. Even against Gold Stars. House of Folk go down 2. They were 2-0 down. Has a fighting back ever draw game in penalties. Omani had Lions now has a show more cup no. Has SI no boy. Every single game be a House of Football pre-season. Any sa gaka top 4 no. Actually say coach ne dia Juma na mano no and the coach na ye Juma. Ziaka ni say me hu House of Football Andy. Why ye Juma pre-season pa including top 4. But season is start here. Na ABB or honum. Se has etimi translate sa performance way into the main seasons are. Me sure say even Gold Stars be scared of House of Folk.
Yeah, and
I say the any can say Oji Ghana Premier League na sika ba mu
20 billion.
20 billion. Et you know, Yamianu Mukweni has despite the fact say Omolusu Kapono. But you House of Folk supporter now here top 4 we are. Now they compare House of Folk air last season. You should be proud and happy. Say team, is showing progress.
And right, you 64 battalion and Yoma.
Now, akwa we dey darling po
David darling dey say ndere me bona
medical man won wa
Ose maere
the funny feeling
Patrick Asiedu
say Christian dey
Patrick Asiedu
say me na me
Patrick Asiedu left back me boy so the ball left back
yes
one ejiji no fi ase
but he's a fine player
dey ni hu na no a fine player
Patrick Asiedu
but he's been solid though
Shaibu no enra kotoko back line ni na do e solid dey Shaibu no ball right back
na didi ne kasa
okay right back ni dey nyame no nukweni endem ne dey bo aba no fantastic center back Samba one the captain and ball no and guess okay Samba a player then left and right in Yaya Juma very good center back even getting to later stage of last season no na kotoko ball midfield so say timi bo Benra Zakaria Fuseni ona ka kire mi ball Zakaria kotoko awie Brekum Chelsea captain no je no Brekum Chelsea captain ball there one Samba one hia obi antimi fam eno atu ne fam darling po tell say darling po a team no you are no free home man who said darling po ye aduma tia ye First goal, I think there was nothing wrong with BBNC. Communication, lack of air concentration. You started game. No goalkeeper no Busimu. Zakaria for saying minute and no watch.
And I has winning possession.
You two ball the buyer.
Look at how to folk. To a ball and the cool fin the course. No, say Piaco anymore. Oh, and no, say boy, I the bed chickaka. And I has to say, I was observed PSA bomb half and a Saba Fifi, a Salco tree. This is how to folk possessing the game. Now Saba Fifi, perfect control. Only about left side of defense. Now has had the central defense. Now we say Pia Ba travel to. Now has a trust out the right side.
Phobia. I love your commentary.
Now our control board the camera. I saw the now our Pia pass no. And the simple touch.
First touch in a buy. First touch in a buy. Centre back. Abrante Feno. I be Zakaria Fusini. I say. Ojina no nya well the Zakaria Fusini. As was slow down. Onya well the environment. And we found the board got to watch him. And said American said a man for him for one ma darling porno. Almost Manchester for him for the mount. We are commentary be Manchester United game one. In Buemu and ne Kuna and a Benjamin School. Go Yabo too much. Yes, I don't want to fight. Man, you just don't got time now.
Yeah,
but not darling possible.
Bono. The final pass nepa a jaremon person in the enshadi. Look at the space. Has to folk exploit ye would expect is a demo.
Yes, now me babe kasa space. Even before Bono come be na Zakaria General. There was a Kotoko player. Shaibu.
Shaibu is very good when he's going forward. But I think that defensively or Lakinia maybe. Oh the pass nepa and Abdul Karim Nema that pass control. Look at the pass. And a ball look at him. Look at Shaibu. Speed on the goal. But no, so or recover.
What him say has final pass na a assist, you know, and intentional. Control ball, no.
I said ball or former. We have mistake ball. I said musician or you good or yet mistake crowd stage not done style. But on a more serious note, I think say they give a hard to play very well for a long time because yes, Chamo we know we had coach no the awkward Watara. On the internet, can I say we better say Yempena Debbie. The difference is clear. And Oshe boys now for this short time on buying, ne ball or my ball. In the first game, second of share hearts, okay.
Yeah.
Ever President's Cup. And now has came back to dominate. Not they outplayed Kotoko, they outshot them and they outscored them. And you say, yeah, oh, this match we so I'm not born 4 days. Grandka has that social Kotoko.
And you look at the second goal.
Now, who did you Wabe Jumoko? Now, jubility. Who do you say?
Watara, my head. Oh,
it's free header. Let's see the defender. 2 goals in terrible defender. First corner by the first touch. No challenge. And open by a Saba second one.
Was in the section. What was the goalkeeper also doing as well?
Goalkeeper and the centre back and they were woeful.
Yeah, and the Kotoko centre back was terrible. Centre backs were terrible. But of course,
first touch, one moment first touch, second touch by player and the free header.
And I feel like Bona has boy. Kotoko find it very difficult to get answers on the day. Genyanza has for no can because in those 3 games has they've been fantastic. Yeah. And then Makazoza has a bad in recent times a bad pre-season now Masters, but a bad main season yesterday. This time I can assure you say season has bebo pa. Bobo pa say if you leg or not, and I can't tell for sure. Meaning, but board you bobo. And they are some best, but now you had it. But Duku no, Mokan I say
Frank
Duku ne the never koramat.
Frank Abra Duku. Andy, when him say Vision FC ne Kotoko last season. Frank Abra Duku able 2 goals from the bench. And Obeshe 2 goals. Edema Vision FC. When an Akotoko crash first goal, and a Vision better cano. And Obenya 2 solid goals at me every need Edema Vision FC. He is very good striker. Last season, one said the numbers ni but boy no, ni trademark a finishing.
Let's say, baby Obesia Kotoko bio to me show, yes. Until leg and so on Kotoko Bebo. And now Moka said, boy, we say, Ball Bahas or Beshe goals. And I'm crying because I now or say how many goals, okay.
Yeah.
Now we see few goals, but make players bizarre. Sound your mind getting kids in a year away a game, Ning na count a game and they died. Young fans a boy, a Kobenaka Kwampo Quaka say, in their quine biaso or no Beshe has 2. It's in the boys no soon said I don't take us say your call was Ethiopia to no be say 2 to be say 2 or say 2. Na ebia duku so aka say no we party onye and I say goalkeeper aka say nye duma say your friend say Kwampo ko betumi ase wodim say no alone at home match. That thing is good. And finally I think say be boy ni there. Ye ma ye ni nko no.
Hey Kevin was asking
boy ni bobo because Ghana ya mistakes be 4 bi. And the bamifa we ma so mistake 4 bi ya any idea how in your top players pan obi oni bob obi a locally and obi an ball ne net say pepe but we don't monitor them yen okay Jerry coming go boy
Heart of Lions
we back on midfielder ninuano I think ninuano they are not
as good no yeah
oh we are coming could they are not wide your body defensive midfield none born to say they're boating no or check we by young na boy in far baby right. Oh Michael is and born. Send Michael is and born ball. On the locals in one ball. Just play ball the same ball. The same eyes a bulldozing ball. Young emaneko. Players need be brave a ball that's why I think ye tout yom. But ye jai no more cosa. Makase it was say sa boy na sibeno or more man a chance. Because I think the boy is solid. Say ena de bia na mistakes nana Kotokone has this say it's now that the mistakes no it has saying yawe but we normal has no Kotokone e besa abo boss Kotoko say has enye normal so mo de to nchen na Kotoko mom na Andy mestre ompeni for say so mo crisis meeting because the Africa is getting near senka time woman ka obeka say but is getting near players be na anti players o mo ka kire so mo san mo nya de na we mu na ya de no eno ni we ana. And a player beyond Behuni Bia no more sign no. I said they don't know what they want. But it is good sir about this time. Andy Bibian say so munya botre no so message send your man. We cry a wake up caller. Ebe mo to me akame a better. But has for there I think say 8 matches there. On when
okay. Ansana odokono ye da man for say after 5 years anniversary no. Irefi ida kun instrumentals or patasi here. And the Ukraine actually imagine so for first time.
Chawane kaso bo mu.
Say nti ida kun instrumentals or patasi and the yetenasia nyese yetenasia o say wutwam anytime bia obetwam bia say yes sports so say morning show say your drive time I think say we tie pure sports from anopa and I will tie pure FM from anopa kusi say ni shop no betum. And into either instrumentals or patasi or me just opposite Achuma Rural Bank and the instrumentals won ye menina so ope guitar ope drums ope bibia to either any instrumentals no and the omni hoodie and fourth and so our patasi asi nyamin shiro mo sanso na matise there's this boutique saloon lashes fear lashes omonso ade beba kumase and the omonso fa pure sports in Niagara nti lashes fear ene na djuma efodi nyina no and the yam 5 di so ne na omo nyina ase for nti obi a so a wotie nkan bia wotie pure sports bia no e bia wo ye shop wo ye ba bia wo bie mamanfo tie bia
there is one shop you Maxwell na me chiro na no na me no ko no Santa's runabout
yeah
em say omo ye world in
yeah those area baby last na mejina mo ne bi white ko to we na ni
there's never been a single day I made draw on my omo every na PFM and I go full station there was Santa's runabout kestie no also anytime I made draw and they are also listening to PFM we thank you so much
you go run near scout you once in a while bi na ya mo moment
there is another instrumental shop kestie bi we dum na me Dinas Kepemi.
Tidako in Shadako.
Yeah, Dinas.
He's at all.
Aha,
and we Prudential Plaza. boys no moton ndade o college busa it's almost every place in Edum to big up yourself you doing body ni nyina shop bia we rem bia dem nti yeda mu nyina ase na mon cause support
ma mini dwa kakra na